Hey guys, Weekly Piano here. I am going to show you a cool jazz lick that can be used in a bunch of different contexts. It can be used polyrhythmically or over changes, but right now I'm going to show you over modal playing. So this is the lick. Here it is again. It can be, you can use parts of it too. So that's the lick. It's kind of crude right now. I'm still practicing it myself, but so that's like the basic nature of it. You can use it slower as well. In fact, let me just show you a little bit of the slow use. You can like swing it. And then you can also do like so it's a basic diminished lick. It's a basic diminished lick. The structure of it is planing in diminished thirds. So it starts on, well, it's really the 4 to the 1, like the minor 4 with the natural 6, which if you've seen any of my videos on dark harmony, this lines up exactly with that concept. So it's you can also comp like you're comping a 5. It's the same notes, the same leading tones that are leading to the minor 1, basically. But then it switches to the minor 4 with the natural 6 of 1 minor third down. So the next chord is E minor with the major 6 to B. So essentially the chords, well, the way it starts out are 4 to 1 in D, and then 4 to 1 in B, and then 4 to 1 in A flat, and then 4 to 1 in F, and then back to 4 to 1 in D. So the way that I'm gonna play it in 2 hands now to a click. This is how you should practice it. Actually, let me give you more of an example a little bit before I tell you how to practice it, because you can also turn it upside down. Now the way that I got to that lick is taking this lick and flipping it on its axis based on the 5th. So if you have these 5 notes and you flip these 5 notes on their head, the center point is halfway between the minor 3 and the major 3. So a great way to learn any lick thoroughly is to flip it over and listen to the opposite harmony side of it. So then this note, so it's basically like it's the exact same intervals but just flipped on its head. And then that's up a minor third, and then up another minor third, so the way that I came to that, I'll explain a little more thoroughly. If you look at this, we're in D right now, right? So this is your starting note. So look at this note to this note, and then find the flip side of that, this note to, it would be this note, because this is a major third, and then this is a major third. So then this note to this note becomes this note to this note, this note, this note, this note, this note, because it's all rotating around the axis there. So it's like, yeah, so it's actually what I showed you before. I think I was doing it in F, but you should be doing it in D. So then the flip of that, and then you're back to the beginning. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Leave questions if this is confusing, and I also have a video on dark harmony which helps you understand that. So what I would do is learn it in all the keys to a metronome, put it on 40 beats per minute. Start slower than this if you want to, but you, I mean, you can even start like, or even slower than that. Just start however slow you need to get it, and then eventually you'll be like going, well, actually even faster, like. And the interesting thing about this is it's in 3 essentially, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So if you do it in 16th notes like that, over a 4 beat, it'll be an interesting polyrhythm that will kind of like stretch the listener's ear in a certain direction. And you can do that in both directions. Talk and play at the same time. Alright, so then if you want to comp it, use the, I would say like the 5 sharp 9 comping, because that'll go with it. Right? That's your 1, and now the next one is, I'm not going to do this to a metronome so I can actually show you. So it's like you're playing it over the 5, and then you think of it as like 5, the flat 9 of 5 to the flat 7, 9, sharp 9, 3 of the 5, then to the 1, just an arpeggio down the 1, and then you do the same thing a minor third lower. And then the same thing a minor third lower. It's sometimes a little hard to, right? And then And then if you're going upside down, the other way, it's like because it's major. Everything, when you have a minor upside down, it becomes major, and vice versa. So there are other ways to do this that I haven't quite figured out yet. Maybe you can come up with some, but with compings for it that make sense. Because then this to the F, and now to the A flat, and now to the B, something like that. But when you're playing it, you're not really going to be comping over that. It is kind of cool to be able to go like. And then upside down and vice versa. So do that. Hands together with comping, upside down with comping, and then move it up a half step. So the first one is. So now instead of starting there, start there. So now you're going down to E flat minor. And then to C minor. And then to A minor. To F sharp minor. Like that. And then you can flip it on its head too. And so on and so forth until you're like. So on and so forth. Alright, so to end this video, I'm just going to mess around with it, with the drums a little bit. Oh yeah, I forgot. This stupid app. You have to quit it and go back into it every single time you want to play the beat again. It's a glitch. So, yeah, we're here. So on and so forth. I'm just messing around and it's really late, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any specific questions about it, and download the sheet music. It's below the video. Do you ever imagine when you're doing YouTube videos that there's actually like something below you, like below the ground? There's a lot of text just like under there somewhere. I don't know. Maybe it would be that way. I guess it would be that way right now.